What's up, ladies? So today we are focusing on sciatic related pain. There's a good amount of you who have tingling and shooting sensations down your leg. Now, one thing I want you to be mindful of, if you're having any sciatic pain, if it's on one side, then typically it is something related to your sciatic. But if it's on both sides, anytime you have tingling and shooting bilateral, which means both sides, I need you to contact your doctor immediately, okay? So for today, we're going to focus on that sciatic related pain. What's happening is at your nerves, there's something that comes out at your sacroiliac joint. It's a nerve and it comes out and it comes all the way down. That nerve controls a bunch of different aspects of your lower leg. It deals with sensation, it deals with muscle movement. So some of the tingling and sensation things that you're feeling, depending on where they're at, can let us know what stage of the game is their friction. Because if you have tingling sensation in your feet, it's a little lower. If you have tingling sensation up here, it's a little more proximal. So that lets us know what areas of your body we need to target. In this video, I'm going to address it all. We're going to focus on the mobility first. Next, we're going to do some things to address specifically the nerves with some nerve flossing, and then we're going to work on some strength, okay? Oftentimes, when you have sciatic related pain, there's two areas we need to look at. We need to look proximally at the hip, distally into the hamstrings and the calves. So I'm going to give you 3 stretches that I want you to focus on and implement on a daily basis. They're super simple. Number 1, if I am sitting and I can get in this position, this is one stretch that I want to implement because I want to stretch out this outer hip right here. So in this position, I can take this foot here, and what I'm thinking about is just gradually letting my hand come down. What I'm working on is stretching that outer hip, which is directly correlated with where the sciatic comes out in your sacroiliac joint. So I'm just here and I'm gonna hold this for 30 to 45 seconds and then I would switch sides. Now let's say you can't comfortably put yourself in that position. We can do the same thing on the ground. So if we get to the ground and we lie on our back, we can do the exact same thing coming here, bring your arm through and you hold. If you wanna make this a little more aggressive, bring this leg up, come here and you can push. You should feel that all through here. And we're just holding this stretch that's working on that outer hip. And we're gonna hold this again 30 to 45 seconds. After we complete that, we can flip over into all fours. And while we're here, since we're here, we might as well work on some of our thoracic mobility because some of us can be super stiff in our back and it's leading to pain elsewhere. So in this position, we can do a cat-cow. We can do 10 of these, really trying to work through the full range, get some posture, stretch all the way through. And then once we're done with the cat-cows, I want you to think about taking this leg up and over, okay? Let's say I have right-sided pain. I'm gonna go up, over, sink my hip back a little bit, and you should feel that right in here, right in that specific area. You should feel that, and I'm just holding. I can bring this leg down if I need to, and I'm holding, and I should feel that nice stretch. If I want to make this a little more aggressive, I'm taking this hand and I'm coming down. And ooh, now you should be able to feel it directly in that area as I'm here. If I even want to go a little deeper, I can reach out. There's 1,000 different ways to make this more effective, but get that nice stretch, okay? Now we've done and we addressed our hips. Let's work on our hamstrings. So you can do this seated. The same thing you can do seated, we can do in this position. Since I'm already in this position, I'm just gonna show you here, but you can do this seated, you can do this standing, whatever. I'm doing a hamstring stretch, okay? So in this position here for my hamstring stretch, actually I'll show you 3 different ways. In this position here for my hamstring stretch, think about leading with your belly button. This is gonna be more proximal because I'm stretching up here, okay? Versus leading down here. If I'm leaning down here, I'm going more distal because I'm leading with my body. If I lead with my belly button, more proximal, you should feel that more up here in the top part of your hamstring. And we're just stretching. A good amount of you are tight and you probably can't even get in this position. So we need to work on this. So we're gonna be here, okay? And we're holding this position. The next one is coming all the way here, okay? Now let's say you can't get in this position. If you lie on your back, you can use a stretch strap to do that or a belt or whatever. If I'm seated, same thing. Put this leg out, belly button, boom, nice stretch. Then here, let me go distally. I should feel that in my toes a little more. If this brings that tingling sensation for you, what I want you to do is point your toes forward, okay? If you're pointing your toes up, think of it as a straight line. There's a band, right? So if I grab one of my bands, I want you to look at it this way. This is how your sciatic is technically running through your body, okay? So if we think about it, and if we look at this band right here. Imagine, and it's funny that it's yellow, this is a nerve. So this is my nerve coming through here, right? So in this position, if I bring my toes up, I'm stretching it. I'm stretching it up here, I'm stretching it down there. If I bring my toes this way, it puts it on lax and it shortens it. So it makes it a little easier, okay? So if I bring my toes forward and stretch, this is a little more tolerable than coming up here. This is a little more aggressive. Cool? Now we've done our stretches. The next stretch I want you to do is your calf stretch, okay? Stretch out your calves. You can do that at the wall. There's a bajillion different ways to do calf stretches. I'll leave you all to that one. Do your calf stretches. And then after we do our calf stretches, we've done some level of mobility. Now what we're gonna go into is working on our nerve flossing. So simple, again, I like to start here, and I want you to sit up tall, and you can hold on to something. Ideally, you want your feet to hang a little bit, but you know I'm tall in this bench. But we're here, kick that foot out and back. If you have any tingling sensation, we're just gonna work through this. We're gonna do 20 of these. Kick that foot out and back, 20 of these. After you do 20 of those, you can relax, and then you're gonna kick that foot out and turn, okay? Kick that foot out, turn your toe. Then there's different aspects of your nerves that we're targeting. Kick that foot out, turn your toe. You turn your toe inwards, we'll do 10 of those. Kick that foot out, turn your toe outwards, okay? We'll do 10 of those. Then you can switch sides, give yourself a break. Then depending on how much your pain is, if that is bringing a lot of pain, stop there. We're only gonna do those those 3 movements, 1 set each, and then do it again later in the day. Do this twice a day, every day until you start to feel better. If that feels easy, now what you're gonna do is slump down a little bit. We call this a slump test in physical therapy. So you'll slump down a little bit, because now I'm putting it in a stretch here and up here, because remember your nerves start up here in your head. So I'm stretching it a little bit, and you may feel that tightness. Some of you may not be able to get all the way out. Even me, with no issues, I feel a little tingle just because it's natural. So I'm in this position, slight stretch, and I come back. Slight stretch, and I come back. Again, this is easier if you have this is easier if your feet are hanging. If we can't do it in this position, your feet aren't able to hang, then you can easily just get on the ground. It's no different. Hold here, boom, and I'm just here, nerve flossing. I even feel it at the bottom of my foot. And I can go here and turn my foot out. Turn my foot out. Same thing here, turn my foot in, go out, turn my foot in. And then if I wanted to slump this way, then I can come here, okay? Now, when it comes to strength, there's a couple different areas you want to target. We want to target our core strength, we want to target our hips. A lot of your programs already have these things in place. So I'm just gonna give you the main things I want you to think about, because 9 times out of 10, your program already has this. We wanna look at hip strength. So exercises like glute bridges, exercises like squats, exercises like deadlifts are great for us. We wanna think of our abdominal core strength. So exercises like planks, Russian twist, anything where you're bracing, Pallof press, where you're pressing out. These are gonna be great exercises to work on our hips. Side planks are gonna be amazing as well. So those are the main exercises that I would incorporate. But again, your general strength training plan has most of this stuff. So you all are set based off of the programs that we're creating for you, because we're targeting all of these muscle groups. But I just wanted you to be mindful of them. So that is this video. I want you to try these things out. The thing when it comes to pain management, physical therapy, rehab, anything like that, is consistency. Yes, there will be some discomfort and everything in the beginning. Aiming for about a 2 out of 3 of pain is okay. If things start to get worse or you have sharp pain, stop, because you may have overexerted your body. But if things aren't getting worse, you don't have sharp pain, it's that dull kind of 2 to 3, push through it, because it will get better. Consistency is key. These things, it will take you 5 to 10 minutes, but you will drastically feel better, and you need to incorporate this over and over and over and over every single day. That is the video. That is Sciatic Relief. Let me know if you found this helpful, and let me know how you feel after you try it. Peace.